I'm Heather Roberts, and this is Rooted in Retirement. The big story with Social Security today is the large amount of baby boomers set to retire within the next 15 years. And joining us to help us optimize all of our Social Security benefits is Zach Gray with Rooted Wealth Advisors. Welcome, Zach.
Always a pleasure to be here with you.
All right, let's talk Social Security, because with the amount of baby boomers retiring every day, that's got to affect our Social Security.
That's right. There's over 10,000 baby boomers a day that are hitting that point of retirement, which means they're going to be taking that Social Security benefit. And if you look out over the next 50 years, it's projected that the number of retirees is going to double. And that leads us to some questions. Where are we going to get this funding for Social Security?
And something else we need to be thinking about is the low birth rate that we have now in the country. That has to be in effect as well.
Yeah, if we have less folks that are entering the workforce, to back it all the way up to a birth rate, it's really just a precursor to say, well, okay, how many folks are going to be entering the workforce and really putting money into the Social Security system instead of taking it out. And so there's that question of saying, where are we going to make sure that we can fund this? It actually even states on the second page of your Social Security statement that we might only have somewhere around 75 to 80% by the time 2035 rolls around. So I think there's maybe some other changes that might happen, but nonetheless, they're putting it right out there for us all to read and know, hey, we could have some concerns into the future.
Yeah, and that could be a scary statistic for people out there wondering where it's going to come from. So what do we need to do to be prepared?
Well, I definitely would say make sure you're optimizing the benefit. There's well over 500 different ways of which you can take Social Security. And if you're single, well, that's one decision. If it's married, well, maybe you've got some other ideas that could work to your hand. Even widowed or even divorced, you can be in a position that you file on an ex-spouse's behalf. So there's a lot of different ways that we can go about taking our Social Security benefit.
Well, and thinking about over 500 ways is a little overwhelming. You've put together a great guide to help people navigate it.
Yeah, they can go to the socialsecuritydecisions.com. It's a great guide, very comprehensive on all of these decisions to be made.
All right. Once again, that website is thesocialsecuritydecisions.com to learn more about how you can optimize your Social Security benefits.